Casa Messina DLC.
I like
I think he is.
Good.
He's in Perfect Dark as a face, I believe.
Oh god, really?
That's pretty cool.
I think.
Because they took a bunch of people's faces from when that feature was going to use the Game Boy camera, and they just kept them in the game.
Oh yeah.
Something like
The
yeah, I
forgot about
Perfect
that.
Dark face feature was supposed to
Did
let you
you
put
know?
your own face.
Yeah.
But then they got rid of it because butts were showing up.
I guess this is just the exit then. Great. We did it.
I think it was also a worry that they didn't want kids or like young people or like even adults putting their bosses' faces in Perfect Dark and shooting them over and over.
Please do not
'Cause I
spawn
read
vulgarities.
something about that.
Yeah, like the happiest little family, but like the son puts the mom's face on a Perfect Dark body and just keeps shooting
And
it.
he's angry because his mom won't let him play Perfect Dark.
And she walks in and sees him just shooting the body on the ground.
That would be, you know, they say that there's no bad PR. That would be kind of bad PR.
There you go.
But then kids would be like, I can do what?
Yeah.
And
But at
then
the
that
same
might
time,
turn
it's
out
like,
well.
what bad PR? Like, it's kids' word of mouth. Like, all
Yeah,
the other
especially-
kids at school will be like, yeah, I want to shoot my parents up.
Especially back then, like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
when violence in video games.
Perfect Dark came out like 1999, 2000, I believe. So.
Well, I mean, nowadays you can just 3D print your teacher and then cut her with a samurai sword.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Well, he's like, which I've done.
well
I think
deserved.
I think I may have to just go up or down a floor and spin up or down.
You can spin whatever way you like.
No, I know. But I think in this case, I'm going to
can't
have to
tell
spin in a very specific manner. Have you noticed the pattern in this dungeon?
It's a lot of spinning.
Spin.
Like you should just keep.
What
Spinning.
could it be?
Oh, I touched your foot. It was gross.
Yeah, see, and there's
See?
there's the hole. Yeah, you're touching my foot.
You guys
Other
never
way.
made like short films for class and stuff where like the bad guy's totally another teacher from another class that everyone wants to kill?
No, never.
Now that sucks because that's an easy pop.
It is.
When
Yeah,
you
yeah.
show
It is,
it,
yeah.
when you show it to the class,
And everyone goes, yeah! You totally took him out.
I hate that guy. I hate Coach Swanson.
And it's not in the same class as the teacher who's reviewing your video.
Of
so
course not.
she's
So it's
And
like,
then
"Oh,
that
you
teacher
kids."
will be like, yeah, that's not very nice.
But I
then
hate
the
him
teacher
too.
will be like, yeah, I hate him too.
Yeah.
He's a drunk.
It's like when my friends, they did a French book report video, and then at the end of the video, for no reason, there's an intermission where one of them just gives the other guy a stunner. And then, like,
Remember me telling you
it was
something
fucking
about
great.
Look, Teach, I can do a stunner. Good
that.
job.
That would be a project back in those days.
It's like he did the book report, he told us about Le Petit Prince,
But in the middle.
and then he got rocked.
So I remember two science dioramas, like at the whatever, in elementary or early high school, I'd rather. And one of them is which games are better, Konami or Capcom, and that was his science project.
And at the time, that's a tough pick.
So he had two NESs set up.
Science.
He had two NESs set up. One with Ninja Turtles 3 Manhattan Project or whatever on the NES, and one with something more obscure from Capcom. It wasn't like Mega Man, something though. And it was like
Trojan?
that. No, but I don't remember what it was. But that was his one project, and the other project I remember from like maybe the second year of high school was like, what's the best finisher? The stunner?
From the same guy?
Stunner? No, I believe it's a different guy. What's the best finisher? The stunner or the mandible claw?
Oh, fuck!
And which is it? What did science
all
proclaim
right.
that
I don't
day?
remember. I didn't like the science finisher.
Hypothesis: Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Evidence. Play it yourself, man.
Oh,
And then there's like a counter scientific, but Nintendo, you play it loud.
Loud.
Genesis, you have to play it soft or something like.
right. In the field research, you get the little putt-putt van with Mario Kart on it,
Yeah.
and then the F1 car that's like, wow, blast process.
That was the best. Like Mario Kart, it is infinite betterness than almost any other racing game at the time.
Yeah.
Is strapped to the back of some putt-putt car, and it's like, I don't believe, Sega, that you gave it the best possible car. That's an unfair thing. It almost feels
it's
like
also
this was
like-
a setup
Like,
commercial.
it's also like maybe they cherry-picked Mario Kart instead of F-Zero, right?
Yeah,
You know, like,
maybe that too.
or like, let's not even talk about how Rock and Roll Racing is a million times better on the Super Nintendo.
Then stuff like that.
Like,
yeah.
much as I love the Genesis, like, that
Wow.
music in Rock and Roll Racing is really poor
But
on
that's
the
the
Genesis.
thing, is, like, I miss commercials. Like, I really want...
I want that, yeah.
Like, Sony has kind of done a little bit, but not an official commercial.
Not really,
like,
yeah.
You know?
Like, only in, like, social media stuff.
Like, I just want Xbox to come out with an ad and go, if you like Sony products, you're super gay. Like what? That's so terrible.
Case point 2, the PlayStation has more serious games than the N64.
Yeah, serious. Or remember when Crash Bandicoot had a fucking megaphone?
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man.
Yeah, how could you forget that
Are
one?
you scared of me? And then you go to Mario.
Well, you should be.
With his stacks of cash and women going, no.
You're standing outside my building, yelling at me on the street.
If it was almost anyone else, if it was even Sonic, I'd accept it. Like, that's fine. Because Sonic at least is still a thing, but the fact that it's Crash is still
No, I love like the science teacher.
It should have been Vex.
The science teacher has their glasses, just like, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even like
What
Crash,
else?
but like it's crazy how big Crash got at the time.
He did get pretty big.
Yeah.
Did I
In
ever
Japan, he was really popular too. It's crazy.
I think I told Wooly about the ad, but do you remember the ad about Crash Bandicoot that was in a magazine I talked about, Liam?
Not 100% sure which one.
Sorry, not Crash, rather. It was Vex. And
then yes, I do.
Yeah, you remember that, Wooly?
Which one was
It was Vex, and he would have like his steel edgelord gauntlets that had talons on them, and then he murdered Lara Croft, Mario, and Sonic, and had
God.
Sonic shoes and Mario's hat, and like I believe Lara Croft's glasses and her 2 guns. But yes, Vex, you killed the adult woman that's 5 feet taller than you, that is armed with guns. And your cute little gauntlets killed her. Okay.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Whatever you say.
Science counterpoint. The clay fighters here in this ad clearly have defeated the Street Fighters.
No. It was Eternal Champions. Clearly, the Eternal Champions will beat wimps like Johnny Cage, Guile, and that dork Blanca.
That they did that too.
Yeah.
But the clay fighter, they had ones where you saw like Chun-Li's legs sticking out of a trash bin.
Right.
And you saw Ryu and Ken crushed under Bad Mr. Frosty.
I want it for the NX Zelda. I want like Link just to be stabbing Nathan Drake in the chest. That's the ad.
Smear campaign gaming. Scientifically proven.
It works. I want to see like the NX
finisher.
I want to see the NX launch lineup, and it's all just like the B-listers from that era. We got Clay Fighters, we got Booger Man, all the Warriors, all the champions exclusively.
We got Bob
on Nintendo God.
Next stream.
Whenever I hear people
Fighters next stream.
Whenever I see people
gasp,
like
Fighters next.
Whenever I see people like working with the like code names to try to make a cool name out of it, they're always abysmal.
Code names are always better.
No.
So Miss
Katana's
Miss,
better than Dreamcast.
the Stone Cold Stunner is a
it's
single
not.
point of
That is.
impact. However, the Mandible Claw is prolonged grossness.
You can't beat that.
There is no timer on the Mandible Claw. If the stunner was more painful, you would just have to maintain the claw long enough until it makes up.
This is a video now.
Until it makes
We have
up.
to make a video. It's like, what is the best finisher? And we got to be wearing science coats and have glasses on.
Science
Okay.
coats.
Sweet chin music, hard to beat, except you can totally telegraph it.
Yeah, because if the guy's knocked down the floor, he can hear the thumping.
So he
as you're
knows
hitting.
it's coming.
Yeah.
And you have time to prepare. If not, avoid the attack entirely, so it can't be considered the best.
All right, Farouk's Dominator, while devastating, has a prolonged window of escape where you can jump out at almost any minute.
The Worm has a very elaborate intro sequence that must be completed.
Scotty 2 Hottie's lower than average muscle mass indicates that it will not have the impact as, say, if The Rock performed the People's Elbow.
Furthermore, sometime between the actual worm and the re-landing and woo chop, you have more than enough time to roll out of the way.
Oh, we gotta get Matthew on this.
I'm sure he'd love to, dude.
Science nerd, like, fucking experiments based on fucking what's the best finisher.
The choke slam, pretty devastating overall. However, you have to put the arm over in order to jump and get the full leverage of the weight.
Yeah.
So the damage is not at maximum capacity.
But is it coming from a kayfabe standpoint? Like it's saying like, because most moves need both guys to work.
No, it's coming from dumb kid believing in it.
Okay, so then it is like
Almost
in a shoot
kayfabe.
sense. Like he's got a... No, not a shoot sense. It's coming from a kayfabe thing. Like he believes the moves are devastating.
Your belief in the move makes it work.
All evidence points towards the GTS being the most devastating move seen in wrestling history.
But there's evidence contrary to this belief.
Has the GTS ever been countered?
The fact that CM Punk was a vegetarian led that he had lower protein than most other wrestlers. Weaker bones and muscles. Therefore, his knee is softer than...
Furthermore, his status as a straight-edge wrestler shows that he doesn't have what it takes to go all out and hurt himself like the alcoholic wrestlers.
He has more to lose.
Proven weakness.
It's like when Akuma is like, what's in the comic where it's like, Ken, you have too much to fight for, therefore you'll never fight.
You'll never fight to the fullest because your family's holding you back.
Yeah, and then
it's like,
well,
no, I have
stuff
family to protect.
Yeah,
and because I have to protect my family, it makes me stronger.
And then they're
so
like,
Akuma used logic, but I was using Japanese logic.
But
that makes me stronger.
But your family is not in danger when you're in a tournament, Ken.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only time they're in danger was when Balrog crashed the wedding, like rehearsal dinner,
which was not great, but
because Eliza was in trouble there.
Yeah,
like Ken is strongest if Eliza and Mel are in trouble, but if they're nowhere around,
he has to put them in the line of fire.
Protection is not required.
Yeah.
It's like Domino, right? Her powers only work if she puts herself in the line of fire. Otherwise, she's just a normal person.
She's good with guns, but whatever.
Yeah. Here she is.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Look at
that was the best time to initiate this conversation. With the bugs
Look at them
right in the middle.
titties. That's what I call her from now on.
Midna's like, oh, what?
I suppose.
Put her in my hat.
Link's getting a full whiff of the bottom half there.
And which one of those nipples do you want? Because there's 8 to choose from.
Yeah. Pick the right one.
The more the merrier.
Right? Everybody can party. When Uku's in town.
Everyone gets a sip.
A sup.
Sensuous sup. We're gonna get the spinner.
We're getting to the spinner. Shut up, you baby.
I'm sorry.
You baby.
Liam, we came here for one reason and one reason only.
You think I didn't come for the spinner? I sure as hell didn't come for the rest of the dungeon.
We're here to Beyblade.
Items.
And you're denying us our Beyblade.
Yeah,
I want it, dude.
But fuck that, because I already know that before Beyblade became a thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, everyone forgot.
Oh,
everyone
I think I know
forgot.
what this is.
Dreidels?
No.
Fuck that.
Beyblade is a rebranding of a toy that already existed that was called the Power Rangers Spin Fighters. And they would...
Was it Power Rangers or was it just Spin Fighters and they had different franchises?
It was Power Rangers because you put the coin, which was the Morphin coin, from the you know, your Morpher?
Yeah.
You'd put that coin in the top of your Spin Fighter, and that's what they then used to choose which character you were.
What I'm
That's a pretty aggressive allegation.
And then you saw the ad, and they had the song "Spin Fighters."
But I'm confirming that this was
It was branded to Power Rangers.
No, but did it have different franchises?
God
Maybe later, but probably not because it failed.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
But they've had Power Rangers Spin Fighters, and after that failed, they came back and put anime on it, and put the Blue Cat Kid, and then called it Beyblade. And they used cheaper plastic because the Spin Fighters were metal. And
but that's dangerous, though.
But still, and it's the same fucking toy, and they resold it, but because it's anime and some kid with a hat backwards, now it works.
Well, that's fair enough.
That's how it works, though.
It's horseshit.
Even you buy into that.
Yeah.
I remember.
You're buying into it right now.
You're watching Naruto.
The original. I didn't pull the trigger.
But you accepted the bullet.
I bought the gun.
I don't know if you bought the gun, then who pulled the trigger?
Ready to fire.
Like you're I don't know.
I've loaded it. I've loaded the magazine.
There we go. Something's gonna happen. Oh, look how cool that is!
Yeah, you ready to fight Artorias?
You shouldn't touch that sword. Look at all the stickers.
I didn't touch a sword.
Touch it.
I didn't touch
You
the
didn't
sword.
touch it, actually.
Didn't touch the sword.
Why are Japanese ghosts afraid of paper?
They don't like it.
They're dipped in pee.
Yeah.
How do you touch paper that's been dipped in pee?
Don't.
It's really gross. It's crusty paper.
Mysterious.
Because that's the thing. You put a door, you close the door, and the ghost's like, I don't give a fuck. But then you put a piece of paper on it, and then it doesn't care.
Ow! This wolf is biting my bum.
Eat. Yeah, munch that ghost.
Caribbean ghosts?
Jesus. I forgot
Caribbean
what this
ghosts,
looked like.
they don't like salt. So if you put salt on your doorstep, they can't come in.
Yeah.
It
Well,
works every time.
That's kind of a general
Larry
ghost thing.
we call it. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Can't Z-target him anymore.
What's up with that? Ghosts hate getting hit by arrows, I'm pretty sure.
Ghost hates Z-targeting.
Or maybe not. Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. You really don't want to go.
Still can't Z-target him, and that's kind of a pain.
I guess this needs to be closer. Ooh. It's great that you're not super over-leveled so we can actually see this enemy's attacks.
Yeah, it's true.
This
Gyro aiming's the best.
It actually works. That
It's super good. Like you can move it so quickly. It's amazing.
got up with him. That's pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
Star Fox is fucking good, okay? Don't listen to what they're telling you.
That's the media. That's Fox News.
That's
telling
what they
it's
want you
not
to
great.
think.
You mean planet Earth?
Is yeah. Planet Earth
Like,
is in on it.
You're
doing it
fighting.
again?
You're fighting planet Earth, Liam. That smoke looks a lot better than it used to.
I think we've said this multiple times that almost everything we're like, we didn't know that it looked good this good.
Yeah.
It was always there, we just couldn't see it.
That 480p clouding it up.
What fell down? A sword there?
Yeah, he dropped a sword, which we're gonna take now. You remember in Wind Waker how you could wield enemies' weapons?
Yeah, it was a cool feature.
It was sick. And how at the end you had to wield Puppet Ganon's weapon?
Yes.
It was fucking awesome.
It was the best.
And you didn't get to bring it anywhere, but it was
Should
still
bring that
cool.
I wish you could.
Wait, couldn't you do that a little bit in,
No,
in Skyward Sword?
the moment
or am I
you
just
left-
thinking of the boss fight with
I think you're thinking just of
Yeah.
I forget the name.
Kalakakos.
But yes, in Wind Waker, the moment you have to leave the room, you have to put the sword down, and it fucking bummed
Yeah,
me.
you just
Coast.
dropped them right on the floor.
Bummed me out
The
every time.
spinner!
Spinner!
It's spinning. It's
Time to let it rip.
We ride
Let her
spinners.
rip.
We ride spinners.
So for those who don't know how sick the spinner is, look at this shit. Yeah.
Let's Beyblade.
Yeah.
Let's
And that's about it.
Beyblade.
Yeah.
You kind of
Okay.
need the proper track.
You kind of need the tracks.
So here's why that doesn't work. Because the part underneath his feet is
Yeah.
spinning too, and that makes no sense.
It's so cool, though. You tell me that's not cool? Look at that. You jump off and you attack and you get in there.
The part under his feet should be static.
There's
Yeah.
a reason that they put this in like
Just
of
don't
all
think about
weapons, They put it in Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, this is a weapon in Hyrule Warriors. It's got a really cool moveset. It like expands and grows
Because
and has
you asked
elemental
for it.
powers. Well, that's what I like about Hyrule Warriors so much. It's really a dream match, and it's like,
It's a dream match, yeah. pretty
like
much.
I don't know. A lot of the times, developer ideas are better than fan ideas. You know, sure, fans wouldn't vouch
Why
for the
did you use the
spinner,
tread?
but look at the fucking spinner. Why didn't I take the tread? Because I'm better than that.
You forgot.
I forgot. Don't pretend like I didn't forget. I'm pretty sure the spinner works well on sand, though. So
It does.
I can.
It gets you across.
I can
You
bullshit.
almost forgot, idiot.
Easy,
Yeah.
no problem. See.
Easy money. Oh no.
But then,
You can't get back on, so
No,
now
you
I just
can't.
die.
Oh my god! Oh!
Yeah.
Easy money.
I know now why you cry.
Ganon wins.
Okay, now I won't forget.
Link forgot his spinner. Ganon wins.
Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go.
Look how cool that is.
Yeah.
When you know it, it's a snap.
Tony Hawk in my Zelda.
So, like, the only bummer about the spinner is there's very few areas outside
the
this
overworld.
dungeon.
I can think of maybe like 2.
Yeah, that's about right.
They're so cool.
Like,
oh,
Perfect.
it's fine.
Exactly as intended.
Someone in Japan like just saw
Beyblades.
skateboarding and Beyblades and went, hey,
Finally.
maybe
Is that a chest
two
back there? That is a
together.
chest
I
back.
might have an idea. No, I have
No.
an idea.
No, I don't. Yes,
No.
I do.
Wait.
No?
No, I don't.
No, I do. Yes, I don't.
I have half an idea, and then he
Yes,
put the
I
Dominion
don't.
rod in the game.
No, I do.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes, I do.
Quick. Oh.
You can save yourself.
You know you can't get back on the spinner when you're even a little bit
No,
under.
but if you make
You know, Japan's never attempted like a full-on, like, skateboarding type game, have they?
remember there was that weird
Besides-
obscure one we found?
yes, Yan
What?
Yan Cabalista or whatever it's
Remember it
called.
came with a little skateboard controller?
That game.
That's Japanese?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's by, I
With the-
think it's by Konami.
With the thumb.
The thumb
yeah,
one.
I remember that. Okay.
Pretty sure it's
Huh.
Japanese.
Yan Yan Cabalista. That's it.
But I can't think of any outside that.
What about the
Skateboard
Kinect?
Kids.
What about the
No,
Kinect
that's
one as
Snowboard
well?
Kids.
What about the Kinect one? Who's that by?
One.
The one with all
Whoa.
the dog on it, the cartoon dog. Is that a Japanese game? Look up just 360 Kinect games.
Oh, okay.
And look
find
up
it.
cartoon dog.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Because
Shit.
I was
I've
gonna
never
say,
heard of that.
I feel like Jet Set's the closest we've ever gotten, and those are rollerblades. But
Yeah.
But Yanya Cabalista for sure. That one's real.
Yeah, no, like I have a copy of that. I don't have the fucking.
Because I'm just trying to think of like Tony Hawk was a trend that like they never got on, and I'm trying to remember if
Well, they were getting older.
I bet there's a simple series
all
one.
the time.
probably
No. Konami had a skateboarding series, and it famously
Pro
starred in
Evolution
MGS2
Soccer.
as well.
Not Pro Evolution. Pro
Remember?
skateboarding. Evolution skateboarding.
Yeah, I think it was Evolution Skateboarding, and they used that same
Sure.
engine and framework in order to make that MGS2 bonus area. You remember?
Yeah,
Ah.
That-
So
there you go.
there's
That's-
that at
that's
least.
I didn't know that engine was actually from another thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow this track on the wall.
All right, do it good. Yeah.
Look at this shit.
PS2.
Fuck. Damn. Oh god, this
Life
is the wrong
is a
way.
Fuck.
It also had Castlevania stuff in it.
Shut up.
Vampire Hunter.
Oh dude, I want to play that now.
Akumaju.
Look at this
Dracula
shit.
Skateboarding.
But it also had American skateboarders.
Yeah.
It had American skateboarders too. So they,
Really?
Yeah, it did.
That's cool.
Rick
Well, we were
Crank.
going for like developed, so I guess it's fine.
No shit.
There's probably more too that we can't even name.
Yeah, I bet there actually is now that I think about it. How many Japanese Zeldas have there been?
None of them.
It's
They're
so
all
weird.
they're all Finnish.
It's so weird that Japan never got on that Zelda trend.
Yeah, I know. That hyper profitable nothing else. Why?
Why are you going?
No, it shoots me off at a direction. It
Oh.
doesn't, like, I'm not even holding the stick. The first time I thought I was holding the side on the stick, but the second time I wasn't
You
even
gotta
pressing.
jump to the left, right?
No, me has to jump more towards the center or the right.
But it's weird because I wasn't even holding a direction on the stick, and it just shoved me off in that direction.
Okay, well, I mean,
That's peculiar.
hold it to the right, I guess.
Yeah, no, I will hold it sideways.
Because it seems like there's a track on the left that you need to go.
Whoa! Because if you don't do it this time, then everyone will complain.
Everyone's
Spinner's
calling.
great.
Spinner's great. I actually do like it, but
There you go.
you're just supposed to go
It's like-
forward
it's
at the
like
end,
Laurent.
right?
Not
Like-
left, Laurent, not left right there? No?
No,
No,
that's
just right beside it.
that's
There you
the one that brings you down there.
So did you hold it to the right a bit, or?
This time I held the opposite direction. Because the first two times I didn't hold a single direction and it still just shot me
That
off
was
in the...
incorrect.
It was weird.
You gotta do the opposite of what you did.
What were you saying, Wooly? Other skateboarding games by Japan?
What was the one that you with the thumb board?
Yanya Cabalista.
That's such a hard name to remember.
Yana Cabalista.
There's a reason why you haven't heard of this, because I guess no one ever played
City
it.
Skater.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the beginning of the title, isn't it? City Skater Yanya Cabalista or something?
Or it's the subtitle. Whatever.
Or the subtitle, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a fucking
wow.
D. Give me the D.
That's.
I gotta find the man named D.
Gotta find D.
Also known in Japan as Yanya Cabalista featuring Gawu.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Gawu was
Gawu.
in it. I should have known.
Gao.
Gawu, Maka the Wolves.
Yeah, kind of.
Did you guys ever try a fingerboard? Those shits are hard.
Yeah, they are.
They're super hard to use for real.
You think you look cool, and then you use the fingerboard, and you're like, oh, I'm just a huge dork who can't skateboard anyway.
It's harder to ollie on a fingerboard than it is in real life.
Yes.
It's like having those thumb fighters, Street Fighter thumb fighters. You're like, you think this is really cool,
And then you're
you put
like,
them on
no.
your thumbs, and you're like, oh wait, no.
These are the lamest things ever made.
I didn't want Fuerte, but he came in every package.
Yeah.
It's Juri and Fuerte. Ryu and Fuerte.
Fuerte and Fuerte.
Fuerte should show up in Lucha Underground, to be fair. Just cook.
Oh, man.
Wait, well, El Mariachi is... El Loco is kind of a cook. He says he
It'd
works
be
at
really
that restaurant.
easy.
So you remember this?
This part's
Yeah.
cool. You got powered up.
Yep.
You gotta mash it.
I love that. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Pick up, bounce, pick up, bounce, pick up, bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah. I like it.
Bounce, bitch. All right. We should really not
Now
have
we're
left
getting
the
into
spinner in
cool
this
stuff.
dungeon.
No.
The hero of time would never have been able to defeat this dungeon.
So I remember this room being super sick, and I also remember that this is just like nothing.
Link,
it's just here for some reason.
Link, you left your spinner on the ground. Why
Why would you do that?
Why do you have another one?
I don't know what's up with that pole.
Yeah, just to work the pole.
Fuck off.
Man,
Oh my god.
you go to a
It's a
strip
trap
club.
is what it is.
It's a trap. You'll never escape. Oh,
You go to a strip club and you see a pole and it's got like tread tracks on it. You know it's gonna be a good show.
You're in for a great time.
Get your money out.
Yeah,
you're-
look out of world. Don't look out of world.
Wow!
Don't look out of world.
Not meant
you
to be
turning the camera that
widescreen.
way?
No, I can't even move the camera.
Not meant to be widescreen.
No, the original game's widescreen.
Was it that?
Yeah, I'm
pretty sure it
GameCube, you're right.
On the
No,
on the
Wii.
Wii. Oh shit.
GameCube could rarely do it.
Fuck.
No, find your bottle.
No, because
He had
I need to refill the lantern.
No.
Because I need to equip the lantern and the bottle.
Do you only have one bottle?
I have 2 bottles, but one of them's already full.
Don't worry, it's a mimic fairy.
There we go.
That would be nice.
That's what I was saying last time.
Yeah, that's
Imagine
true.
you run
That
into
would
it and
be
then the
fucking
And then it
troll.
explodes your bottle.
it turns purple and then it just poisons you.
Yeah.
Spinner. That.
Link thinking very
Whatever.
deeply about that skull there. It's like...
Okay, so we got up here. I guess.
I
now
think
we
you
go
didn't have
back
to go
down.
this far. It's just
I think
for
you're
the
supposed to
ferry
jump at some point. Yeah, to get over there.
to the center.
Do I just?
Yeah. 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 I hope the princess is watching.
So I guess I just have to jump off at some point.
I assume so, but
See, now the camera's doing what it's supposed
I guess right
Yeah.
there.
to. That looks like the right spot.
Or not.
This. There we go.
Enough. There we go.
Bounce, 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 bounce.
It's
Come
weird
on,
that you
bounce.
can't hold it.
Yeah, I would like to think it's holding.
Yeah.
Oh my god, have some rhythm, Liam.